Okay. I've been talking to ChatGPT because I go through these cycles of working and then dying, and then working and then dying, and then working and then dying. What I mean is, like, there's so much pressure when I'm doing my work, whatever work I'm doing, whether it's like surviving in infrastructure, cleaning, cooking, whatever, and then writing my book. Everything's out of pressure. So I wanted to say that I feel like we need to, or I need to look at not what I do, but how I do it. And I remember when I was a little kid, I used to enjoy studying and working and playing with my planner and all those things. There was more calm, more trust, more carefreeness. And I want to get back to that. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but like I do want to go back to that. So I'm taking a hiatus, just a little one, from my work. And as I just keep doing less and less, or I'm trying to do less and less, and it's nerve-wracking, but also, like, nothing dies. If you realize you are nothing, you are a speck of dust in the infinite world that we live in, you just can do less. You don't have to prove yourself anymore, or I don't. I enjoy that perspective a lot. And then I was talking to ChatGPT, complaining, saying, like, in college, you like pick two things, it's like study, party, or sleep, right? And those are your two things or whatever. So pick two of them, right? For this, yeah. And I was like saying it's the same thing with motherhood. You be a good parent, you rest, or you work on your career, and you pick two. And then ChatGPT said that it's not a finite resource, and that, like, it's a more dynamic structure than just pick two things. And I just want to sit with that a little bit and think about that and be like, that's not necessarily bad. My writing affects my joy with my daughter. Resting affects both my parenting and work. And it just made me think, maybe we shouldn't think of it like that. And maybe that's why I should allow more rest in my life, or more calmness. Like, why can't I do it slower? Why do I have this pressure? Anyways, there's just little thoughts. I hope you guys are having a good day. Sending y'all love. Bye.